Hey, all you Davison Middle School science students, it's Mrs. Kashara back today to talk about a heat stroke investigation. What if we have an event where there's a heat stroke? There's a claim that if you wrap a person in a wet sheet and you put them in front of a fan, that it will lower their body temperature faster than just putting them in front of a fan. So we're going to test that out. These pop cans, we're going to have two different pop cans. We're going to have some thermometers to check the temperature. I'm going to use a paper towel. I'm going to be wetting that paper towel, and that's going to act as the wet sheet around the person. And then we're going to place some hot tap water inside each of these. And after 1 minute intervals, we'll take a look at what the degrees Celsius is going to be for that particular pop can to see which one will decrease the fastest, just sitting in front of a fan or having a wet paper towel wrapped around it. So what we're going to do is we are going to get the wet paper towel ready, and let's see, we'll take the Coca-Cola can. We're going to wrap that up. And my helper is going to get the hot tap water ready. What we're going to do is, it does say about 100 milliliters. We want to make sure we have the exact same amount of water inside each of the cans. So because I'm at home, we're just going to use a half a cup. So I have my top can. Let's put the fan a distance of about 30 centimeters or so. Thank you, sir. And so we're going to get started. We're going to do an initial measurement. I'm going to put this one. And let's take a look. Helper, will you get ready, please, when I tell you to turn the fan on? So right now, the temperature is rising, and I don't want to touch the very, very bottom. And both of them are at 44 degrees Celsius. 44 degrees Celsius. Write that down for the initial 0. And let's start the fan. Go ahead.
One number.
Oh, just press any old number. There you go. And we've got our timer ready. 44 degrees Celsius.
When do you want it hit?
Go ahead. 1 minute time. And as I go through this, helper, would you mind writing the degrees Celsius? I don't have my hand in front of there. I don't want them touching the bottom of the cans, but I do want them in the water. It's difficult. Close to the wall. I'm witnessing temperatures going down. All right, our first minute is ready. I have, without the paper towel, can by itself is at 42 degrees Celsius. The can wrapped in the paper towel is 35 degrees Celsius. Another minute. A minute sure is long when you're really timing it. The can without the wet sheet is at 39 degrees Celsius. The can with the wet sheet is 31 degrees Celsius. 31 degrees Celsius. Another minute. So be thinking about what are our constants, what things are left the same, exactly the distance. We have both aluminum pop cans, thermometer, degrees Celsius. Those are our constants. And think about the variable that's changing. And also be thinking, what's happening with this thermal energy transfer with that? Is it seeming the pop can or the heat stroke victim wrapped in the wet sheet is cooling down a lot faster? Let's see if that continues. All right. Degrees Celsius without the sheet is 37 degrees Celsius. 37 degrees Celsius. The one with the sheet is 29 degrees Celsius. 29 degrees Celsius. We'll do it for 2 more minutes. This one will be 1 more minute, and then we'll finish up at the 5-minute mark. Looks like my fan speed is just at 1. I'd be curious, we could do this experiment again and set the fan speed at 2 and 3. Take a look and see if it has the same amount of decrease in temperature. I don't know. That's what's cool about science. You can always experiment. So exciting. I'll turn the thermometer around so you can see. That looks to be about 35 degrees Celsius. Can you see that? 35 degrees Celsius. And the one in the towel is 27 degrees Celsius. And the last minute. When you are done with this experiment, I would like for you to graph the results of your investigation. Again, thinking about how the energy is transferring within the cans of water. And then why is the water in the can obviously wrapped in the paper towel showing a much larger decrease in temperature than the unwrapped can? Think about the reason behind that. And we'll finish up our last minute here. 10 more seconds. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. 34 degrees Celsius and 25 degrees Celsius. Let's take a look at the collection of data. If you didn't get a chance to do that, write that down and finish the investigation. I hope you have a great day. Have a great one.